What's going on, guys? It's Mr. Affleck9916 and welcome back to the MLB 16 The Show Road to the Show, episode 93. We are only 7 episodes away from the 100th episode of the series. Hard to believe, isn't it? Right now, though, we got something more important than our 100th episode, which is possibly our first All-Star Game appearance. We've been on the All-Star team before, but we didn't get to play in the All-Star Game. Last year we missed it, obviously. It was 2 years ago that we made the team as well as win reliever of the year, but we have about a week left. We got 2-3 series until we are playing against Detroit, and as you saw, we let up a walk, but we do get the double play immediately after, which gives us a first save here in this game, and that is our 28th of the year, 207th of our career. I hope you guys are all having a good week, though, here on Wednesday. I've had a fairly solid week so far, and just trudging along, right? Just trudging along, getting into the semester. You know, it's been a couple weeks now, and I'm kind of just in the, you know, back in the groove again, as I guess you should be. And Jack Davis is getting in the groove as we are in the middle of the season. He's third in the All-Star voting. He's almost in second. He's just behind Joel Ruiz. And the Mets are starting to get in the groove as well because they're back to 41 and 42, only a game below 500 now. So all of a sudden, everyone's getting in the groove in this episode, right? Everyone's doing pretty well, and I think that's what we gotta do. We gotta get in the groove. We gotta, you know, get things solidified at this point in the season. You know, by the time you're halfway through, you better be in the groove by that point, or else, you know, your season's going to be a waste. Jack Davis has 28 saves. He is 2 behind William Ballard for leading in the National League. Drew Storen and Joel Ruiz have 29. Those are 2 guys, I think, ahead of us in the All-Star voting as well. But playing against the Phillies, we get the first out. Next batter is going to get a base hit up the right side. And then right after that, we are going to get a strikeout. So that's a good way to come back from the base hit, getting the strikeout, and there are now 2 gone. So 0-2, 2 out, and it's going to be a pop-up. It was almost another strikeout, but I'm going to field this one anyway, and I make that one all myself. I get the fly ball catch for the out, and the Mets get the win. We get our 29th save of the year and our 208th of our career. So just 1 away from 30. Can we get 30 before the All-Star break? That would be impressive to have that many saves before the All-Star break. We are coming in to Arizona for our last series before. Unfortunately, it won't be a save opportunity because it is 11-6. That's a 5-run lead, so obviously not a save opportunity. We get Jake Lamb to strike out on the first batter of the game. Nice guy comes in, 3-2 pitch, and he's going to hit this one to right field. That's going to fall for a base hit. Right fielder probably could have played it, but I guess he didn't want to let up extra bases. I don't know. We have a 5-run lead. I say go for the catch. But next batter comes in. We strike him out on a sinker. He's caught looking. Good pitch by Jack Davis right there. That's exactly where you want to throw that sinker. So 3-2, 2 out, trying to end this game, and we're going to miss with the sinker that time. So that's not where you want to throw the sinker. It's ball 4. However, 0-2, 2 out, we are going to get a strikeout, 101 miles an hour on that fastball, and that is going to do it for this game. We get the win. Unfortunately, it is not a save, but we do get the win, and the Mets are pretty much at 500 at this point in the year. And that does it, guys, for the first half of the season. Let's see if we're going to play in the All-Star game, head into our next appearance, and yes! We are finally playing in an All-Star game. It looks like it's the 6th or 7th inning. There's who we're going to have to face against: Marte, Harper, Goldschmidt, Freeman. Yeah, we're in the bottom of the 7th here, and we are in Baltimore, Camden Yards, home of the Orioles. That's always a beautiful ballpark. Good place to go to the All-Star game. You see our statistics at the break: 34 strikeouts in 37 innings, 2.41 ERA, 29 saves, 40 games, and our average against lefties is finally down to .259. Average against righties has actually gone up, but we want to bring those averages down. Not that, well, you can't bring them down in the All-Star game. We want to go against those averages and be lower in this game. I want to have a perfect inning. Reggie Wolf will be the first batter we ever face in an All-Star game, and the first pitch is just outside. Don't these uniforms look like the Padres alternate ones? That's because on MLB 16 The Show, the All-Star game, you know, in 2016 was in San Diego. So these were designed to look like the Padres uniforms, I think. So that's why you kind of have those Padres color schemes going on. But the 1-1 pitch is going to miss low, so we are behind 2-1. We then follow behind 3-1, and he's going to foul that one off. That was lucky. He could have hit that one out of the ballpark, or he could have lined it to the outfield for an out. But the 3-2 pitch is going to be hit on the ground. Third baseman will field throw to first. And that's a good way to start our All-Star career, with a ground out. And there is one gone here in the All-Star game. Next batter comes in. It will be Pete Harmon. So a lot of pinch hitters coming in this game, obviously late in the All-Star game. And the other thing with that is, you know, a lot of these players, I don't know who they are in real life because they don't exist in real life because it's 2022 now. So these are a lot of young kids that got drafted 2016, 2017. As Harmon is going to line this one up the left side for a base hit. So there is a runner on first that just got by the third baseman. So they do get a runner on here with one out. It's going to be one out and a runner on first after the single. Here's another look at that pitch. Not a bad pitch by Jack Davis. I left it over the plate a little bit, but that is a good piece of hitting by Mr. Harmon to get the single right there, and a good play by the left fielder as well to keep that from becoming extra bases. But a speedy runner on, he's the go-ahead run, so I got to watch out for him. We are going to get started out with a 99-mile-an-hour fastball to the strike for a strike to the next batter. Look at the hits, only 4 on each side. That's pretty surprising. 1-run game, but only 4 hits per side, and we're in the 7th. That's actually really surprising, and you'd think an All-Star game might have more, but I guess you got some good pitchers in the All-Star game as well. So the 0-1 pitch from Davis here is it, and it's going to miss inside, 100 miles an hour on the fastball, so it is 1-1. Just waiting for my next pitch. I actually was taking some time, making sure that runner didn't get too big of a lead, and then I throw the next pitch. It's line to the shortstop who makes the catch, and there are 2 gone. I left that one right over the middle of the plate. Got very lucky right there to get the out, but there are 2 gone. Take another look at this pitch. I left that sinker right over the middle, and a good job by the shortstop to play it for the out. That came right at him, and he put his hands down. That could have got through his legs really easily, but he makes a good play. There are 2 gone. So next batter comes in. We fall behind 1-0. The next pitch is going to be a sinker, which is fouled off. So we even the count back at 1. That runner getting a little bit of a lead off of first. We don't want him to steal again, so I'm watching that lead, but we do let up another base hit. This one barely falls as that curveball was hit into left field. We threw a good pitch, but he somehow hit it. And honestly, I do not know how the left fielder didn't make that catch. He should have had it. He should not have trapped it. He should have had it. I don't know, guys. Dana Pike coming in, second baseman. He's 0 for 2 in this game, so he'd like to get a base hit right now. Try to score the go-ahead run in the 7th. Jack Davis needs an out. First pitch to Pike is going to be just inside, so we fall behind 1-0, starting to let this game slip away. Now 1-1, we come back, and it's going to be a sinker that is fouled off. So we get them to 1-2, trying to strike him out, trying to get through this inning, and that one's going to miss inside, 101 miles an hour. It is 2-2 after a couple foul balls. The next pitch is going to be a sinker hit, and it's going to get up the middle for our base hit. Runner will come around third. He will score, and we let up a run. And the American League now leads 2-1 here in the 7th inning of this All-Star game. And that, guys, is going to be it for Jack Davis. You take another look. I just left that sinker up a little bit, and unfortunately, this All-Star game didn't go so well. But you know what? At least we got to play an All-Star game. Ricky Perezzo comes in. Look at his ERA. Dang. Pretty good statistics for him. But at least we get to pitch in the All-Star game. We do end up winning the All-Star game 4-2. Or no, we lose 4-2, but I don't get the loss. I don't get the loss. So at least that run didn't lose the game for us, but unfortunately, we let up a run. It doesn't count against our ERA or anything, which is important. And at least we got to finally play, guys, in an All-Star game. I want to thank you all for watching this episode. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy the series. Let's head to the second half of the season, and let's make the playoffs now. We'll see you next time on Mr. F like 9916. Peace.